Hello and welcome to Sacred Oak Shamanic Healing. My name's Amy and I'd like to welcome you all today and say thank you for tuning in and wanting to know a little bit more about shamanism. I get asked a question many times about what shamanism is and what's involved, so I thought I'd do a little video today to give you a better insight in what happens in shamanic practice. So with shamanic practice, it's about connecting to our higher wisdom, our higher consciousness, and we're working with the earth energies and the universal energies to connect to this space. We're travelling through the different realms to gain this knowledge, and we also go on what's called a shamanic journey, which is very much like a meditation where we quiet our mind and connect to our inner selves, but it's a bit quicker with the drum. It kind of takes you there a lot quicker than a meditation does. The drum has a spirit itself, and it helps to put your mind into that trance-like state, and it helps to get you there a lot quicker. It also helps to transmute any energies and to navigate the energies as well. So when we start shamanic journeying, we first start off with what's called our sacred space. When we travel on our shamanic journey, we're traveling through the tree of life. So we have the roots of the tree, which is the lower world, and that's the healing world. And this is where the the animal spirits reside, and all our connection to the earth energies. We also have the trunk of the tree, which is the earth that we reside on now, and so we can travel the realms of the earth. And we have the branches, which is the upper world, our higher consciousness and connection to the higher realms. So when we're traveling through all three realms to gain our higher wisdom and knowledge. So when we start the shamanic journey, we start off at our earth altar. This is our grounding. This is where we are residing at this present moment in time. It's really important when we start a shamanic journey to start off in the space, and also when we finish the journey we come back to that space, because if we don't, it can cause us to become ungrounded, where we become disorientated and forgetful and not knowing where we are. So it's really important that you come back to this space at the end. So to begin our earth altar, we find somewhere that is of this earth. It may be somewhere that you've already been before, or it may be somewhere completely different. So allow your mind to switch off and for the energy to take you to that space. I'm going to do a separate video with separate journeys on, so there's going to be a journey to go and find your sacred space, and then after that there's going to be another journey to go and connect with your power animal. So our power animals are part of our spirit guides, our team of spirit, and we carry the same power as that animal, hence why they're called power animals. And you will find that you have the same characteristics as that animal and behaviours, so it's really important to understand the behaviours of that animal, because it helps you understand a little bit about more about yourself and why you behave in certain ways in different situations. So that's going to be in a second video after this one, so please do check those out. So that's what's happened when we connect to our higher consciousness through shamanic journeying, and that's the beginning, the foundations of where we begin before we start connecting to any other things that we want to know about what's going on in our energy or in our lives. Those are really important things to have, the foundations. With the shamanic healing, it is working with our energy again, our soul path, and it's clearing blockages from our energy. So we pick up blockages from trauma that we've experienced in this life, and when we experience a trauma, it creates a negative patterning within our energy, and it can create negative situations, it can cause physical illness, it can create negative thought patterns as well. So the shamanic healing helps to clear that energy and go back to that trauma energy and close it down, and then bring the soul back that should be there to open the pathways again, so we're not holding on to those stuck emotions. The trauma energy can also come from past life energies, so we've had many different incarnations and not all of them were human forms, some of them were from different dimensions in time, and we've picked up trauma from those lives where we believe it's still in our energy now and we believe it's going to happen to us again. So it's almost like we can create that by projecting that energy. Sometimes we have fears that we don't know where they've come from, and usually that's from past life energy that's stuck there in our energy. So again, in the shamanic healing, it's about going back to the past life, closing that energy down so that our energy can be more complete and flow easier. There's also trauma that's carried through our DNA, our ancestral line, our family line, so we can sometimes find that there is a repeat in situations, a repeat illness that's carried through family line, a behaviour, sometimes addictions. So again, it's about going back through the DNA line and clearing that energy from the ancestral line. And when we clear our DNA, we're not just clearing ours, we're clearing the past DNA energy as well, and also the present, which is now, and also the future for our children. So we're clearing it on 3 levels when we work with the DNA energy. So there's lots of things to take on board when carrying out a shamanic healing. It's not just clearing it from one level, it's clearing it from all levels, so the energy can't keep repeating in any form. Everybody's individual and every healing is completely unique and different to you and to what your soul's experiences have been. And generally the guides that come through on the healing are there to give you messages and to help navigate me when I'm working in your energy as well. So that's just a little bit of spiel about shamanic healing and shamanic practice, and if you have any more questions then please do pop me a message or an email. I'm happy to answer any questions at all, because this is my passion. I'm so passionate about it. It really works for me, and I'm sure it will work for you too if it's something that you wish to proceed with and try. So please do tune into my next video and check out the guided journey to your sacred space and the power animal, just to give you a little insight into the shamanic vibration and help you tap into that energy and see if it's something that you wish to work with. Okay, thank you so much for tuning in. Blessings to you all. Thank you.